As the primary setter on the CMS volleyball team, junior captain Phoebe Madsen has had a major role in helping the Athenas get off to a number 3 national ranking so far this fall. The program is 1 year removed from winning its first ever national championship, and Madsen has a pretty simple answer when asked if she can come up with the words to describe what it felt like to win a national title.
No, I don't think so. I don't know, it's kind of weird. At times it feels like it never happened just because there was so much effort that led up to that one game, and then all of a sudden we won and it was over. But looking at old pictures and thinking back on it, and the moment where Margot got the final kill, then all the confetti came down and everyone ran to the court and we got the trophy and everything, that is definitely something that's is very, you'll never forget, and it's super hard to forget, but it's really hard to kind of put into words how it felt, just because it was just so fun.
On last year's national championship team, Phoebe Madsen split the setter role equally. A 6-2 system rotating 2 setters is pretty common in college volleyball, but the Athenas had a unique twist on the system last year, as the Madsen sisters, Clara and Phoebe, both rotated the time equally on their way to a national title. Their last match together, after many years of playing volleyball as teammates, was a national championship win, a moment which feels special to Phoebe looking back on it.
Yeah, it was really, really great to be able to do it with my sister and everything. In high school, we played, again, 2 years together, and we made it to the CIF finals, which was kind of our little playoff run. And so, but we'd lost in the finals, and so we'd always kind of wanted to have a big win together. And I mean, the national championships is the biggest I can get, and it was just so fun to be able to do it with her. And my grandparents were there, my whole entire family was there, my mom was crying, it was just so fun.
Clara Madsen graduated last year with her national championship ring in hand, along with 7 of her classmates. After graduating 8 seniors off last year's team and having none on this year's roster, Phoebe Madsen knew that she would have to step into a much, much different role than she had in her first 2 seasons with the Athenas.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's definitely big shoes to fill. I definitely knew coming into junior year with Clara being gone and now me being kind of the senior setter, I would have to kind of step into a new role and take more of a leadership position, which was nice. Morgan and all of our coaches made it really easy. They kind of helped me along with that transition and helped me to kind of step into the role and be a little bit more of a leader. But it's definitely different, and just our team in general, we lost 8 seniors or something, and most of them were played and had a huge part in us winning the national championship. So it's a totally different team, but it's really different, but we have a really good group of girls.
In addition to expanding her leadership responsibilities, Madsen has also expanded her role on the court. She now sets part of the time and will then slide over to an outside hitter position due to the injuries of several of her teammates. She feels that adding that extra responsibility this year as a hitter has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a ton of fun. I hit for a couple years in high school, and it was very similar things. We had not a ton of girls, and someone got hurt, and so I was just kind of tossed into the hitting position, and I did that for 1 year. So then coming in here, I knew Kurt had always told me that it was maybe a possibility if something got hurt that I'd maybe need to step into that role. But it's been great. I haven't hit for 2 years, so there's definitely a lot. It's a pretty steep learning curve.
Among her teammates who feel that she's handled that learning curve just fine is fellow captain and junior libero Sarah Trischler.
We kind of realized that we had this hole in the right side position, and she filled it perfectly, and she played that position in high school, so it was really easy for her to transition into it. And it's so awesome seeing her just transition so seamlessly from being a setter to a hitter and then back to setter if we need to switch it up or switch it around or anything. She's just been super versatile and really helpful.
It hasn't been easy maintaining the program's top 5 ranking after last year's national title. 7 of this year's wins have gone a full 5 sets. Madsen, though, feels that the extra drama has made the success this season all the more enjoyable.
This year has been so much fun. Like you said, we've had a ton of injuries and everything, but honestly, that hasn't made any difference. It's really, really fun to constantly be playing with new people and be able to switch out the lineup so easily. And we've had so many intense 5th game sets, 15-13. I think there was one 16-14, and those games, honestly, you would think they're going to be a little bit more stressful and a little bit more nerve-wracking, but we've been in this situation so many times that now when it's 13-13 in the 5th set, we're all just so happy to be there, and it's so fun. The Emory match was probably one of the most fun games we've played so far. It's just such high intensity and just really good competition. That's kind of been the epitome of this year.